You know, I've always seen like Togi, but I've never seen a full-on video. Oh my gosh. Some of these are super long though. Some of these videos, an hour, 2 hours. We're just gonna react to this one, the most recent one. W Togi. He's actually hilarious, bro. She was actually
About
hilarious.
2 years ago, I dropped out of college. I was a business finance major.
Hey, my name is James Soper. I'm a business finance major. I chose to be a business finance major because since a young age, I've always had a passion for money.
Oh my gosh.
My
It's
GPA
before the
was a
steroids, bro.
1.6, and I decided, this isn't for me. I'm no good at this. I don't like doing this. I'm moving on to better and greater things. Fast forward 5 months after I dropped out of college, I hadn't done that much dope at all. Mostly just a ton of drugs. And more drugs. I don't know. Technically, when you really crunch the numbers, I found myself addicted to drugs and homeless. I didn't do anything except for party and derp around all the time. My parents cut me off financially. So what did I do? I went back knocking on my old frat's door. Hey guys, you know that stinky old storage closet that you guys got downstairs? I was wondering if I could move into the storage closet. And that's where a lot of you guys met me. That's where I started posting my first YouTube videos.
I've not cleaned my room since last weekend when we were all drinking. And everyone for some reason likes to hang out in my tiny room. Laundry, clean clothes.
Damn, bro, what the
dirty
fuck?
Clothes.
Dirty ass room.
Vitamins.
What the hell?
Bed. This is our bathroom.
Wait, hold up.
You know how it goes.
Oh my gosh, hold on. There is so much to unpack here.
Clean clothes.
First of all,
Dirty clothes.
why the hell does he got so many vitamins, dude? Oh my gosh. And none of the caps are on any of them. This dude doesn't close any of them. What the heck? That's insane.
Vitamins. Bed. This is our bathroom.
I don't know what the hell is going on here. Literally, what's going on here?
You know.
Dirty ass toilet. Oh my god. Bro. This is a horrible, like, how the fuck, how does a restroom get so dirty, bro? How does it get this dirty?
How it goes. Not too bad.
Not too bad.
Good day.
Oh my gosh, he doesn't even clean the kitchen, dude.
Eggs cooking.
Oh my.
But,
oh my.
You know, this is just not ideal for meal prep.
And over
Bro, how are you living like that?
the last 14 months, my life has changed dramatically. I went from abusing steroids, addicted to drugs, addicted to gambling, broke. 14 months later, now I'm still addicted to steroids, addicted to drugs, addicted to gambling, but I'm not broke. In all seriousness, in the last 14 months,
Valid.
my life has
That's
changed
valid.
dramatically. It feels like I've been able to do any and everything that I want. I've made over $10 million. I've retired my parents. I bought my first house. I bought my dream car. I bought a iced out chain with my
Valid.
name on it.
Valid.
Whee! How cool is that? Togi chain. Where's this? Over here. I don't know. Like a petizzard. I've met so many incredible people that I look up to. I've gotten the opportunity to meet and hang out with. Even a few of them I call my really good friends now. It really feels like I finally got my closure. The old me always dreamt of this life, and now we're here. As you grow, your dreams evolve, so now I want bigger and better things. But as far as what that old me wanted, in just 14 months, I checked off every single box that I could ever dream of, and significantly more. And for something that spectacular to happen in such a short period of time, it wasn't by accident. And a lot of people ask me what the secret sauce was. What exactly was the secret juicer to get you from there to here? A lot of people have these
Just
crazy
gamble.
big dreams,
Just
but
gamble,
they just
twin.
cannot seem to connect the bridge from current to dreams, you know? Because dreams, it can't be a reality, it's just one of those. That's just gotta happen. It's, you know, pretty simple equation. You guys know I'm nothing special. I am the most normal frat dude, like, no special talents, not very smart. Well, technically 79. 79! Oh my god, there's no way I got 79. But it's neither here nor there. Wasn't very popular, not good in social situations, like, you name it. Everything I am bad at. But somehow I pulled it off. So today, here I am, putting you guys on the game. What exactly did I do to get there? Here we have 20 ideas that I adapted that changed my life. It only takes
gotta do
one
hella
good year.
steroids.
If you adapt these ideas today, I truly believe that you can do anything and everything that you want over the course of the next 365 days. Garrett, you know what I'm saying? Swing. Without further ado, welcome to...
You know, a lot of people don't like the gambling steroid stuff. I think no matter who you are as a female, male, MILF, super MILF, super sexy teacher, MILFs that, you know, mostly if you're, you know, all that kind of good stuff. Book of Togi, Book of Togi, Book of Togi.
Oh, Book of Togi.
Sometimes people get crazy lucky and people look at them and they're jealous. Why did that person deserve that success? A great example is the Haktua girl. I got no fade.
Why the hell is this such a nice ass view? What the hell? Oh my gosh. This beautiful ass view. What the fuck, bro? What the hell?
Against the Haktua girl, but we're just gonna use her as an example. The Haktua girl was a dumb bar out one night and she got interviewed, said spit on that thing, whatever. Overnight, successful, millionaire. Everyone for months is hating on Haktua because she has this, the dream life, while I'm slaving away to get where I want. Why did she get it handed to her? That's bullshit because she got it handed to her. But that's the thing, you can't trick the universe. You can't become successful on borrowed effort. When you find success and you have not put in the trials in order to deserve that success, the universe will come crashing down on you. So we circle back to the Haktua girl. Overnight success, but she was successful on borrowed effort. 2 months later, she does whatever, a cryptocurrency scam, and her entire career, entire life is ruined. Now, as of today, nobody would trade their life for Haktua's. Why did that happen to her? Because she did not put in the trials for her success, and now this is her trials. Now she's going through some shit, and one day, I think she will be back with real success. And that's a good point. If your life is shitty right now, that's a good thing. You are currently putting in the trials for your future success so that you are prepared. You have put in the work. You have gone through.
I need to stop being talky, bro.
So you deserve your future success. And when you have your future success, it will be real. Another good example is myself. When I was 18 years old, I made $900,000. I was doing high leverage Bitcoin and Ethereum trading, got super lucky, made $900,000, dropped out of college. I was successful. I didn't earn that success. I was lucky. 8 months later, I had blown all my money. I owed the IRS $250,000 because apparently drugs and vacations don't count as a tax write-off, which is bull. For the record, 100%. That should have been a tax write-off.
Bullshit.
But either way, I blew that money on cars, drugs, private jets, and now all of a sudden, I have no skills, no job, no money, and a nasty addiction. Yikes. Before I went broke, everyone thought I was sick, and then after that, after I went broke, nobody thought I was dope. Oh, haha, look at Togi, what a idiot. Don't worry about what others have. Sometimes the grass is greener on the other side
because it's fake.
You never know what somebody actually has. So if you're wasting all your energy and your time worried about, oh, this is bullshit, they have this, they have that, why don't I have the XYZ? You're wasting your time on somebody that might have fake grass.
Facts, chat, if you are focused on what everyone else around you got, bro, like if you are worried about what everyone else around you got, you're never going to be satisfied with what you have in your life. That's why you got to be satisfied with the little dick. You got to be satisfied with the $20 in your bank account. You got to be satisfied with your fat ass girlfriend. That's just what you got to be satisfied with, you know, or else you're just never going to be happy in life. So you gotta be content with what you got. Trust. This is facts. This is good advice right here, bro.
And finally, when you do find success, because you will, stay vigilant and stay humble. Because you never know. Sometimes if you have success and it was a little too easy, it's hard to see at the time.
Yeah.
Again, when I was 18, I thought I made all that money because I was smart.
No.
Because I was good at cryptocurrency trading.
No.
Classic Dunning-Kruger effect. If you guys aren't familiar with the Dunning-Kruger effect, it's when you first embark on something, about 2 to 4 weeks in, you feel like you know everything about it. And then as you learn more and more about whatever it is you're diving into, you realize you don't know about it. But a lot of people get stuck at the top of the Dunning, and then they get Krugered. I think that's why it's called the Dunning-Kruger. Dunning-Kruger. You don't want to get Krugered, and you don't want to stay at the Dunning. You have to stay humble because it might not be what you think. I'm being a total hypocrite by saying that because I have always, consistently throughout my life, flexed earlier than I should have, and I get humiliated for it every single time. So I'm just telling you guys, don't do the same mistake as me because I played myself. If you do find success and it was a little too easy, you're not guaranteed to fail. You just have to stay humble and grateful for what you have. If when I was 18, I stayed humble, said, okay, I probably made all this money from crypto because I got lucky. So I should back off, I should learn, grow other businesses, practice my skills, save, invest this 900,000 and not blow it on cars because I think unlimited money is coming my way. Then we would be in a much better situation. I could have been set for life when I was 20, but when I was 20, I was broke with a addiction.
What the fuck?
The only difference was I wasn't humble. Massive difference in the output of your life. All right, moving on. A lot of people have these massive daydreams, you know, they daydream about whatever their dream life looks like. It feels so real that they can taste it. But for some reason, they believe that they're destined for a mediocre, a subpar life. The irrational idea that other people are more capable, fundamentally better, fundamentally luckier, and are more deserving to operate at a high level. The haves versus the have-nots. Some people have XYZ, and I am a have-not because I'm not lucky enough, I'm not skilled enough, I'm not talented enough. But you have to ask yourself, what's more likely? Are these people fundamentally more capable than me, or have I not tried enough? Do I not have the right mindset towards it? I mean, look at me, for example. I have clocked in IQ on paper, which I think my IQ is way higher than this, but it's neither here nor there. According to the doctors, my IQ is 79, and I made over $10 million last year. I bet you could think of, off the top of your head, 10 celebrities.
See, that shows though that you don't need to be smart to be rich. You feel me? All you need is just to have a drive. Just have a drive and a work ethic, and you'll be rich. And manifestation, and confidence, and just believing in yourself. Really, just manifestation and confidence, and most likely you'll be rich. Trust.
That you believe are an idiot, but they have more than you. And there's hundreds of celebrities. There's millions of people on this planet, not just celebrities operating at the highest level, but think about even in high school. There's a ton of your peers that started with less than you, but they got that promotion. They're operating at a higher level than you. Do not save your dreams for somebody else to do. Every single day you wake up and somebody that had less than you ends up with more than you. And that should drive you fucking insane. Watching somebody steal your dreams, watching somebody live their dreams for you is the ultimate form of regret. Why not you? You have the tools, you have the brain power, you have the abilities, you are more than capable to conquer the world, but for some reason, you're stuck in this irrational box of beliefs that you're destined for being fucking mediocre.
Oh wait, what does it say? It says, a lot of people hear this and don't buy it. Most men greatly underestimate their own capabilities and overestimate how unlucky they are because they focus on every unlucky event more than they can see their own talents and blessings. Bro, why do sometimes like Togi actually be spitting, bro? Like, this goes to show that he's not stupid, bro. What's good? What's good, Donnie? He be spitting though, bro. Pause. Okay. Don't know what the point of that was.
Never once in my life.
I'm saying I got no hoes. Hold on. Who the fuck are you? Oh, you know what? I'm not even
a loser. Like a true, genuine
let me calm down.
deadbeat that's never gonna amount to anything. What do I mean by this?
Who the fuck are you? Who are you?
You're funny.
Who the fuck are you, Hidani?
Ever woken up at 7 a.m., 7 days in a row, worked a 40, 50, 60-hour week. If you've ever worked a 60-hour week,
But
you know how to
you
work.
in my chat for a nigga like, what the fuck?
Work hard.
Shut the hell up. Shut the hell up,
So you're
bitch.
outperforming me and most influencers on the hard work front. If you have ever dreamt so big that you can taste it, if you can vividly see your daydream so clearly that it feels real, then you know how to harness the law of attraction. A lot of people have a hard time grasping the law of attraction, even though it's within you. So what I'm saying is, everyone is phenomenal. Everyone is incredible at many things, but at least one thing you are the best at. At least one thing you can be the best at. But a lot of people, when they aren't where they want to be in life and they're in the wrong circle, they get in a lot of negative thoughts of like, oh, I'm not good at anything, I'm a piece of shit. But you just haven't found your value yet. You're made of gold, but sometimes gold isn't useful when you're trying to build a hammer. Does that make sense? I don't know if that metaphor made like perfect one-to-one sense, but the idea is that you're just in the wrong circle, in the wrong place, doing the wrong things. You know what your passions are, you know what you're good at, but now you're still studying accounting, failing your accounting test, and then your professor tells you that you're a idiot because, oh my god, you got a 23%, Togi, you're idiot. I'm not an idiot, I'm just not meant to be doing accounting. Some people are, and they're great at it. 20%. But why are they laughing at you for being bad at it when it's clearly not your skill? So wake up, choose to embark on the activities that you are incredible at.
Passion.
A lot of people say, okay, I got this passion, but how am I going to make any bread off of it? I can't make any money off of my passion of knitting. And what I'm telling you is you're wrong. Don't worry about the money, and the money will come. Every and any skill can be turned into a career. For example, the homie that filmed Free Solo, the most goated rock climber of all time. I guarantee you that motherfucker did not look at a rock one day and said, I'm gonna climb this to money. He said, I'm gonna climb this rock because I love climbing rocks. Not my thing. But who am I to judge? It's his life, not mine. Why would he ever listen to somebody else saying, don't climb on that rock, that's stupid, you're never gonna make no money? He said, I'm gonna climb this rock because I love climbing on rocks. He's a multi-millionaire on accident because one day he decided, I'm gonna climb up this rock better and faster and riskier than anyone else ever climbed up this rock. If you're too concerned about the money now, you're gonna be led towards an unfulfilling path. There's more lucrative activities than climbing on rocks at the start before you're great. We can circle back to the accounting. Accountants or whatever make good money, but if you're not passionate about it, you're gonna burn the out, and you're going to be operating at about 20% of your fullest effort, your fullest potential on that endeavor because you don't like accounting.
Bro,
but if you're able to operate
yapping,
at 80 to 100% of whatever you're doing, you're going to be able to be the top 1% of that niche, and then that's where the real money comes. So don't worry about the money now. Focus on becoming great at what you love, and the money will come, I promise you.
The half believer. Most people know all that, but many people convince themselves that they want a dream that isn't what they truly want. They pick an easier, more achievable dream. Facts, though, facts. They're scared of failing.
Oh my god, are we really gonna have this dog yelling at us for this whole thing? That's gonna be a huge problem. Don't be so scared of your dreams because they're not that scary. I want to go to the MLB, I want to be the president, XYZ. Like when you were a kid, when you were in 6th grade, everybody has these insane visions. They seem so realistic. When you're in 6th grade, you think you can conquer the world. All of a sudden you grow up, you're 18, and that spark is completely gone. What changed? Think about it this way. If you set up a 1 foot wide plank and laid it across the floor, you could walk across that thing 1,000 out of 1,000 times. But if you took that exact same plank and put it 1,000 feet in the air, 99% of people are gonna fall because you're too busy looking down. What if I fall? If I fall, I'm totally Most people aren't even gonna try and cross that beam when it's 1,000 feet in the air because you're too worried about what if it goes wrong. Even though the task itself, cross that skinny mother is not that difficult. Why are you so focused on what could go wrong when everything could go right? By nature, the journey is intimidating. It's built in, and that's how it should.
That's why you gotta take that risk, chat. You gotta take that risk. Fuck the possibility of losing. You know, when there is also a possibility of winning. Let's say you're gambling and you got, let's say, only $700 to your name. Put the $700 on black and you might win. You might double it. You might get $1,400 or you might lose it all. But, you know, that's the risk, 50-50. I'm willing to take those chances, though. You feel me?
should be. No movie would be exciting if it wasn't, oh, what if he falls off that beam? What if he falls off the bridge and dies? If every movie was super easy, I'm not gonna watch that movie if the protagonist just gets the loot at the start of the movie. That'd be the worst movie of all time. It's supposed to be scary. That's why it's incredible. It's supposed to be scary. You're supposed to risk everything, and you're meant to accomplish it. It's like the movies, I'm telling you. And you're like, oh, life's not a movie. It's just like a movie. Your life, you should treat your life like a movie, and you're the main character. Because that's all it really is. Do you really think that if you were the main character of a movie, are you destined to sit at a desk job for 8 hours a fucking day? Everybody else's opinions, what everyone else is doing, because you're the main character of your movie. And I'm telling you guys, you're meant to succeed. Oh my God, you're meant to succeed. It drives me mad just thinking about how many people don't truly believe that they can succeed. The task itself is not that hard. Crossing the beam is not that hard, guys, I promise you. Okay, let's put it this way. The beam, sure, not the best comparison in the world, because that's not one-to-one, you know? Realistically, life is not walking across a beam. Let me put into real terms how easy your dreams are. The WNBA gets 50 million unique viewers a year. The WNBA! Have you ever in your entire life watched a WNBA game? Another example.
Bro, that shit kind of crazy. Who the fuck is watching the WNBA, bro? Like, I feel like even bitches don't even be watching the WNBA. That shit don't make no sense. 50 million unique viewers? What? Shit don't make no sense. Why though? There must be people who just fucking hate themselves, bro. Or just like, you know, gamblers who are just sports betting on the WNBA just because they're bored and the whatever season they wanted isn't available. So they're just gonna bet on the WNBA.
You guys know that sponge with the smiley face on it? It's like $1 billion company. Scrub Daddy. We're talking about, think about what that is. Scrub Daddy. Scrub Daddy. We're talking about a sponge in which you scrub. But I guess this sponge is extra special. The point being is that people will watch anything. People will consume anything. 8 billion, I think, maybe 9, who the f knows, who the f cares? Billions of people on this planet, and you don't think 100,000 are gonna be your fan? 100,000 won't buy your product? 100,000 won't support you? That's literally like 1/50,000th of a percent. That math was off the top of my head. It's not important. I think you guys get the idea of that chapter.
Don't be afraid.
A lot of people want to work hard for a medal, put work in, and they want to receive something for their work immediately. Good job, you worked, immediate results. That's why jobs are so popular, because you put in 5 hours work and you get 5 hours of pay. But that's always dog shit. You're always capped at a certain something. Success happens behind closed doors. Nobody will be there on the journey. It's you versus you. No one is going to save you except for you. It's on you. You have to work hard, not for a medal, but you're working hard to pay your dues. You're putting in the sweat equity so that later in life, you never have to look at the ceiling and ask, what if? It's not about the recognition. It's not about the medal. It's about you. And you know exactly what it takes. Everybody knows what a hard day of work feels like. Everyone knows what it feels like to go to the gym and work your off. And afterwards, you know exactly what that feeling is. When you truly work hard, everyone at some point. But most people have that kind of moment once a month. You know truly what it takes, and it's hard. But if you think the price of being successful is too high, wait until you're served the bill for regret. You don't have a choice here. You have to put in the something. If you don't feel like you're worth something, or you don't think you can pull something off, start by getting jacked, because that's the most linear progression of you're going every single day, you work out, and you go home, and 3 days later, you worked out every day, you look the exact same, but you show up every single day, and over the course of 2 years, now you have built something. Now people are asking you, how did you do that? It's the best example of you put in work, and then you get something spectacular out of it that you can simply by not working the smartest, not being the best at anything, by showing up every single motherfucking day, you will get the results. When you work behind closed doors, progress is being made. There's just no congratulations until the end. On your journey, you'll get no congratulations until you're done. Then everyone says, oh, he was lucky. They never saw the hundreds of hours while they were out at the bars, getting drunk, doing whatever, where you were locked in your room, stuck with your thoughts, stuck with your ideas, working on your...
I feel like this is kind of hypocritical, though. He said they weren't there, like, when you were working and they were getting drunk. This nigga, and literally his whole identity is him being a coke addict who gambles. So I guess like you could work hard and still get like fucked up at the same time. See, this is great advice though. You know, I'm gonna start doing coke. I'm literally gonna start doing coke and trend and put steroids up my asshole. Oh, wait, what?
Self, that's just part of the process. And it gets lonely. It gets very, very lonely.
If you want to be the 1%, you have to miss out on what the 99% are doing. Facts. He literally spelled lonely is wrong.
Loyalty versus success. A lot of people say you're an average of the 5 people that you hang out with most. And I think that's somewhat true, but mostly bullshit. A lot of people, I saw Luke Belmar tweet talking about you need to get rid of the friends that are losers, the friends that are dragging you down. A lot of people say you should be the least successful in the room so that way you can build up. You can learn from these people, become more successful. They're gonna bring you up with you. That makes you a leech and a coward. Getting rid of your loser friends. Your loser friends that have been with you since day one, since you were in 8th grade. You're gonna bail on that motherfucker because he's not working hard enough so you can go suck some rich dude's and try and leech your way to success. That's you can't do it on your own, so you need to ride the coattails of more successful people and leave your real friends who have real loyalty, real respect for you, real connection, real love. You're trying to become successful for the wrong reasons. You can think of at least 2, 3 of your friends that aren't like, bummer, they're not gonna cut the chut.
Nah.
They're losers, whatever.
Literally, chat, literally, bro. Like, so I graduated high school maybe like 2 months ago, and you know, me and my friend this summer, we had plans of just being outside this summer, bro. Just, you know, going to hella parties, bro. You know, try to fuck hella bitches. And literally, all of my fucking friends ended up getting arrested. I don't know how they ended up getting arrested, but they did. Yo, what's good? What's good, Lily Leo? Hold up. Like, they literally all got arrested. I got a friend who got a felony now. And nigga was only in 9th grade. I don't know how that works, but like, nigga, like, what the fuck, bro? That shit crazy. I'm chilling, Lily.
Too much, they party too much, they don't work hard. That doesn't mean you get to leave them in the dust. Don't forget who is there when you had nothing. Don't forget
Facts.
who's with you now. If you have nothing now and they're with you and they fuck with you, if these people love you for you, when you have something or in the pursuit of something, you don't get to forget about that. Never forget, loyalty always over money. Become successful and then lead them to water. Provide them all the tools that you can.
I'm from Texas, Lily.
To make sure that they build their own success. Because that's what it's all about. The bros getting rich and famous. The bros getting rich and moving to Monaco together.
Facts.
If you're a billionaire and all you have is fake billionaire friends, there's no point of being a billionaire. You're gonna be depressed. Let's not forget the fucking point is getting rich with our friends, bro. Every dude has dreamt of driving up the canyon. Everyone's in the dream car. He's got the GT34 RS or whatever.
Appreciate
He's got the Lamborghini. He's got the Bugatti, and you're all just. That's one of the coolest things ever. That's what it's all. That's one of the best experiences ever is experiencing success. Nothing to everything with your best friends, because without your best friends, you're at a certain point you lose a piece of you.
Yeah, for the most part, I stream every day.
Others to get into that more successful circle.
At least like an hour or two
The main
every
character
day.
of your own movie. It's your circle, so you guys should be the most successful. Do the craziest shit. Do everything and anything you wanted. Everybody else is doing. Oh, but my friends are dragging me down because they're always inviting me to go drink, go do some bullshit. Real love, real friendship includes the understanding when you say no and you have to bail on it. Trust me, I've been in the frat with my best friends. I've had my door broken into while they're drinking and I'm working. And they're with me, my work, but that's real love. Dude, sometimes you just gotta say no 700 times. Sometimes you have to punch one of your homies in the face to get them to shut the up. You go to the bars, I'm gonna work. And they will eventually understand that. Real friends want to see other friends succeed. A lot of people feel the feeling of friendship when somebody is dragging them to the bars with them because you feel like, oh yeah, they want to drink with me. They like me a lot because they want to drink with me. You have to be careful. It's either friendship, that person really wants to hang out with you, or mediocrity love.
If all your friends want to do is just like drink and have fun and just get like just fucked up, bro, and they're nowhere, like they're not where they want to be at life and you're not where you want to be at life, there's no point of just getting fucked up all the time, bro. Like that shit's not. That's not cool, bro. And there's a lot of people like that who are content with that. Like me, I'll have a drink every now and then. That's like very occasional. Like my graduation was, I think, the last time I drank, and then before that it was like some type of family reunion. But like niggas be just on a random Monday, like, oh, let's go have a drink. Like what the hell? Like what the fuck are we celebrating? If you're broke, there ain't shit to be celebrated. Like dead ass. If you're not where you want to be at life, there ain't shit to be celebrated. You ain't supposed to be getting high. You ain't supposed to be drinking if you're broke as shit. You know, and that's just what it is. It is what it is.
Company. They want to drag you down with them. They're insecure that they're going to the bars for the 17th weekend in a row, not getting anything done with their spare time.
Facts.
So they're like, holy shit.
Like
He's
my mic
doing
is
something
loud.
with his life. He's becoming better. Let me drag him out. Let me make him worse. Let me make sure he stays on my level because now I'm not insecure. If everybody stays on my level, if we're all just nice and mediocre, then none of us are mediocre. Then
What
it's
is
the
it,
norm.
Lily?
Then we're all happy because no one excels. Mediocrity loves company. So don't forget that. Your real friends want you to succeed. The people that just can't understand your dreams, the people that just no matter what cannot get it through their head. Those are the people that are jealous, subconsciously or not. A laugh doesn't create love. A good memory doesn't create love. Love is created from unconditional support, unconditional desire to see that person win. Even if it means you have to punch him in the face so that you don't, to get your racked friend out of your room because he really wants you to do just a boing. When your homie comes into the room at 4 a.m., just do a boing and you're working. Sometimes you gotta punch it. It's all right, dude. A lot of people want you to win until you're winning more than them. The second you're more than them, more successful than them, they're jealous and they want you to fall back to lower than them. You should be rooting for all of your friends to be 10 times more successful than you. If you follow this whole book, you'll be so confident and so happy on your own path that if somebody else has more than you, it doesn't matter. If somebody else that means a lot to you, one of your best friends, has more than you, it's a good thing. It doesn't matter because you're happy with yourself. You're happy that they're winning. Sometimes you do have a genuine friendship and you let ego and insecurity ruin a genuine friendship because you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're not on your own path. So you let your own ego.
Oh my gosh, Lee, what do you mean by dope stuff? What do you mean? What the fuck do you mean?
Ego eat you from the inside out, reflecting your own insecurities onto your friend. So, don't be a coward, nerd. Don't expect anything and you will receive everything. Drop any expectations of what it should be. It's your reality, not mine. It's your life. I'm just a random internet dude on your screen and you are living your life, not whatever you think your life should be.
Yes, I can do all that. I don't need a logo banner, but the other stuff I was gonna do maybe later. Yeah, I've already pretty much got it set up too. Like,
what is your life? Sometimes you gotta take a step back and
so I don't know why my chat isn't showing up on the screen either.
It's beautiful, and whether
that.
you like to admit it or not, you have so many blessings. When you expect too much stuff, you lose touch with gratitude. And here's the problem: when you're not grateful for your blessings that you do have, God will take them away. The universe will take them away from you. Andrew Tate said this once: if I were to give you a Ferrari, and 1 year later you come back and the Ferrari hasn't been serviced, scratches all over it, on the inside, it just looks terrible, I would never give you a Ferrari again. I'd be like, I just gave you a blessing and you treat it like shit. And on the other hand, if you came back and the Ferrari was in perfect condition, maintained well, I'd be like, damn, that was a good gift. I'm happy to give you more. It's the same way with the universe, with God. He gives us all blessings, and if you're not grateful for what you do have, you're not gonna get any more. If you wonder why you're not lucky, it's because you're not grateful for what you do have. And if you're always unlucky, it's because you're not grateful for what you do have. So what you have gets taken away from you. You know, a lot of people aren't grateful for until it's gone, and then it's a bummer because it's gone. A lot of people like to play the victim. Shut the it pisses me the You are blessed beyond your wildest imagination.
If you have a roof over your head, food in your fridge, and clean water to drink, you're better off than the 800 million people around the world that do not have access to any of these luxuries. Facts. Be grateful for what you got, chat. If you have even one family member, you have something that over 150 million orphans. Oh, what the fuck? I feel like these statistics are not right. If you currently are depressed about recent gambling loss, grow up, nerd. It only takes one hand of baccarat to win it all back. This is great advice, but also horrible advice. What?
The guy walking wishes he had a bike. The guy biking wishes he had a van. The guy with the van wishes he had a sports car. The guy with the sports car wishes that he had a supercar. The guy with the supercar, 40 years old, looks at the 16-year-old that's walking and thinks, damn, I wish I had more time. If you look around enough, everybody will have something that you don't have that you want.
Facts.
And if you're too busy looking around at what you want, you're never gonna appreciate what you have, and then you never lived. That's a big thing I've struggled with over the last year and a half. I've seen a ton of success. My life was getting exponentially better, and I was getting exponentially less happy. Why is that? Because I was too obsessed with more. I was too obsessed with, he has a Lamborghini, I need it, I need it, I need more, I need more. And I never soaked it in. I never got the opportunity, and I regret that.
How is he going to a new location every scene, bro? Like first he was high up in the mountains, now he's like in the desert. What the hell is happening here, dude? And then he is in the garden here. The only idea worth of being obsessed with are your own.
The
Facts.
content that you consume will devour your
Now he's
unique
back in the
identity.
mountains.
A good example of this is when Andrew Tate first went viral. He took over the internet. Andrew
Oh my
Tate
gosh,
took over.
wait, you could tell his hairline's receding. Oh my god. Bro, I bet if he went like this, bro, like that shit would be actually bad. Cause that's what the fuck steroids do to you. It makes your hairline recede. And gives you anger issues and erectile dysfunction. There's a lot of what are the cons of hold up. Cons of trend in particular. Cons of trend. Oh, negative effects of trend. Steroids. Increased susceptibility to infections, weight gain, glucose intolerance, hypertension, bone thinning, easy bruising, abdominal striae, necrosis of bone. What is necrosis? The fuck is necrosis? The death of most or all the cells in the organ. The hell? Where can I get Trend? I'm low-key, I'm trying to get jacked. I'm trying to find Trend. Trenbolone. That's what it's called, Trenbolone. Oh, I could go shopping? Oh yeah, Chad, now y'all are cooked. Wait till I get my hands on those. Y'all fucked,
But
Chad.
all of a sudden, you have millions of people copy and paste Andrew Tate. What Andrew Tate said was like the Bible. What Andrew Tate would say, Andrew Tate's ideas was like the Bible to these people. And sure, Andrew Tate has a lot of valuable things to say. You shouldn't be obsessed with him. If you spend too long thinking about Andrew Tate's ideas, then you lose touch with your own and you become a wannabe Andrew Tate. And the time will question, what does it mean to be happy? I think to be happy is to experience this universe as your genuine, unique self.
Yes, I feel like to be truly happy is to be 100% yourself and 100% fine with being yourself and not trying to be anybody else or trying to impress somebody or be somebody else for society. Like I feel like that is how you find true happiness, is by truly being yourself. Because I feel like a lot of people get caught up in wanting to be somebody else. Like they might see like Kai Cenat with 300,000 viewers and they're only averaging like 2 viewers, but you got to be content with what you got. Because I feel like if you're not content with what you got, you're just never even going to be content with whenever you get it.
In
Facts.
your
I
unique
really
identity,
spat right there,
sharing
Chad.
that with others,
Wisdom.
making genuine connections with friends, having new, genuine, exciting ideas. And it sounds
Wisdom.
kind of corny, but being yourself. That's why the planet is so beautiful. There's 8 billion unique identities all in one mixing pot. But so many people's identities get stripped and lost because they're too scared of their own thoughts. Thinking can be extremely terrifying. So they're too busy letting Andrew Tate think for them, letting XYZ do the thinking for them.
Or letting Instagram Reels fucking think for them.
A lot of people die when they're 15. All of their ideas are never brought to fruition, never shared with the universe, and it's all because of the content that they are consuming. A lot of people ask, Togi, how did you go viral so fast, right? It's pretty simple. When I first started, I'm horrible about this now, but when I first started making content, I stopped watching content. I stopped consuming content entirely. I only had TikTok for the purpose of posting, because that way there was no outside ideas infecting my mind. I could bring something unique. I would sit there in my own chamber of reflection and come up with my own ideas and bring these to the world. There was no copying. Everything Togi ever did, 100% unique. And when you put something unique out to the world, people watch. It's new. There's so many copycats when there's something new, a new product, new idea, everybody flocks. There's so many people that's like, I want to be the next Togi. I want to be the next Andrew Tate. I want to be the next Jake Paul. It's never gonna work to be the next something. You're the next you. That's incredible. You can conquer the world being the next you. You don't have to be the next Togi, next Andrew Tate. That doesn't make any sense. Why would that?
The next
And why is it so common for people to let their unique ideas and identity be drowned out? Is because thinking is scary. Your own thoughts are very terrifying. It's a lot easier to mindlessly scroll. If you have found yourself having a hard time having unique thoughts or getting in touch with your own ideas, you know, you can't sit there without scrolling. This is a good practice, and I stole this one from Zerka. The human mind is meant to think. You were born to think, but you have to let yourself think. But you don't have to force it. You don't have to sit there. A lot of people sit there and they're so worked up, like, come on, go, go, go. Yeah. You don't have to force it. You're just not giving your brain the opportunity. So this is the practice. You start by taking any household object, right? Take this bracelet. It's a pretty basic bracelet, whatever. But if I stare at this bracelet for 5 minutes, the first 3 minutes are gonna be unbearable and boring. But then at 3, 4, 5 minutes, I'm like, oh, I never realized about this. This is interesting, never realized about that, about the bracelet. And then all of a sudden you're realizing these insane things about the item that you're staring at that you would have never realized otherwise. You didn't force it, you just let it happen. And that's your mind opening up. You feel like a superhuman. Like, try it right now. Pause this video and try it and then come back.
All right. Hold up. Let's try this Vaseline. Okay. It's cocoa butter. 0.25 ounces. Okay. Trumbull. What the hell? The U is a bunch of patterns. The U is not even real. Call 1-800. Vaseline got a number? Oh my gosh. Wait, this nigga's right, bro. If you just look at something long enough, you'll notice just certain shit. Made in the USA. Contains a bitterant to help discourage inhalant abuse. So, do not shake. What is? I don't know why I did that. I'll just be doing shit, my bad.
And that's just the first step. Now, step 2, go on a drive. You get in the car, no music, nothing. You go on a 2-hour-long drive. The driving is just enough stimulation so that you're not so bored where you have to quit, have to scroll, you don't want to kill yourself. The driving, you know, focusing on the road, just enough stimulation, but then you're thinking for hours and hours. You know, a lot of people say, my best shots are in the shower. Shower thoughts. The only reason shower thoughts are a thing is because that's the only time in the day most people aren't distracted by something significant. Just water over you, and then you're thinking for 5 minutes. And you have incredible ideas in just that 5 minutes. Imagine if you gave it more time.
Step 3 to swag.
You just stare at nothing. You close your eyes, you stare at a wall, and let yourself think for 10, 15 minutes a day. Your life will change. That's how you get in touch with your identity, your mind, your ideas.
This is
That's
cap.
How you come up with something.
Bro, fucking, I did this the other day. For 4 days straight, pretty much. I was just staring at a wall. I kid you not. And I literally got like manic and started going crazy because I got this apartment by myself for like 3 weeks. And I was just staring at a wall for pretty much the first 4 days, and I didn't go to sleep. And then I started forming all these thoughts, and I thought my parents were gonna get a divorce. And then I called my parents saying, "Hey, are y'all getting a divorce?" And my dad was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And then my parents started coming over here, and I started like freaking out, thinking that they were gonna get divorced, and also thought people were coming after me. And then they came over here, and I was like on the floor crying, and then I just started venting about everything in my life, you know. And then my mom thought like I was on some like crazy ass drugs, and she was like check in if I was like good and shit. And then like she stayed like the night at my apartment to make sure like I'm not like gonna kill myself. So no, don't do that. You'll probably go insane if you just stare at a wall, because I did that and I went insane, literally.
Incredible. If you feel stuck, it's not because you're an idiot. It's not because you don't have good ideas. You're not letting your mind open up. It's the most powerful thing this universe has ever created. Science cannot comprehend the human brain, and it will never be able to comprehend the human brain. It is too incredible. It's too powerful. All you have to do is let it work. It takes like 10
That
minutes.
shit was a true story. That shit's a true. That shit just happened too.
Just get into practice.
Like literally like 4 days
Stare at a
ago.
wall.
I'm good now.
But again, it's not easy. A lot of people just hope. They just wait for an idea to pop in their head, something to happen. They're like, why is my depression not going away? Why do I feel so stuck? I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for something. I'm stuck. I'm waiting. You have to put conscious effort in. And it's harder than it looks. If you paused the video back then and looked at your lighter for 5 minutes, you realize, holy, first 3 minutes, I really was struggling. You go, oh, I'm so ADHD, I can't stay focused. No, you are just a idiot, bro. You're not ADHD. And that's why ADHD and depression are linked.
Facts, chat, facts. Pussy. Togi's not a
because
doctor.
most of those cases of the people that have ADHD and depression aren't real. It's people that think they have ADHD because they can't focus, because they don't put in the effort to focus, and then they're depressed because they feel stuck, because they have no genuine ideas, they have no thoughts alone, they have no time to work on themselves mentally, no time to output creative ideas.
Facts.
That's a depressing existence.
Facts.
Money comes and go, muscles come and go, relationships, they come and go. The only thing in this life that you cannot get back is your time. It's so easy to waste time. It feels like we have unlimited time until you're out of time. Think about it on a smaller scale. COVID was 5 years ago. That time went by in nothing, and you have to look back and reflect. What did you really get done in that 5 years? Did you progress as much as you would hope to in the next 5 years? During COVID, you got whatever you got done, and me personally, I was not happy with that time. And then you have to take a look. What do I need to change? What am I doing with my time? What am I really doing with my time? You have to pay attention. Say you take weekends off, completely waste it. You know, you smoke weed, watch Rick and Morty all day long. Seems innocent, but that's 104 days a year. Since COVID, that's 500 days. That's over 1% of your life wasted on just COVID weekends. 1% of your life, and maybe 4% of your prime. It's a very common question. If I give you $1 billion, would you be happy? And everyone's like, yeah, of course I'd be stoked if I give you $1 billion. If you give me $1 billion, but not. But then I ask, if I give you $1 billion, but you only have 24 hours left to live, will you take it? And everyone's like, absolutely not. So it's the opportunity to wake up. Tomorrow is priceless. That time, that 24 hours is worth more than $1 billion. Pay attention to how productive really is in activity. If you go to work for whatever, 9 to 5, you go to work for 9 hours, that time feels very productive, but it wasn't truly productive for you. All you were doing was making someone else richer. You were putting in conscious effort towards their goals. Every second we spend doing a job, doing something for someone else, trying to impress someone else, that's a huge one, is going to be an unfulfilling activity. That is a waste of your time. And that brings up a really, really good
This
point.
like backyard so... Why the hell is this backyard so like fucking peaceful and shit, bro? Or Togi's chaotic lifestyle? There's no way this is actually like his like fucking little garden or whatever. Cause this shit looks nice as fuck, bro. Ain't no way this is actually his shit.
Try and impress anybody. This was the number one reason I wasn't happy in high school. Because I was too busy trying to impress everybody. If you're authentic to yourself and you just do things that you enjoy, the real ones will find you. And then you'll have an incredible group of friends that love you for you. If you go out and every day you go to school and you have to spend 8 hours putting on a mask, putting on a costume, trying to pretend to be someone else, that's a long time to not be feeding your soul. That's a long time to not be in touch with yourself.
That's why you gotta be yourself, Chad.
Spend 99% of their time doing something for someone else and they don't even really realize it. And that's when you feel lost. You spend too much time wearing a mask and all of a sudden you get lost. Your own identity gets lost with the mask.
Life is precious and can be. Oh, okay. Don't take it too
Life
seriously.
is risky. Life is so risky that no one comes out alive. Don't take it too seriously. Don't take life too seriously. And I know it's a lot easier said than done. But if you truly cannot get.
Some motherfuckers take life, like, I mean, it sounds like bad advice, but, like, this is actually facts, bro. Some people take life way, 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 way too seriously, bro. Thinking that you gotta be just a serious-ass person, you know, no fucking up, no doing drugs, or, you know, no making jokes, you know, like, bro, live your life, bro. Do whatever the fuck makes you happy. And if doing hella cocaine and fucking hella strippers makes you happy, do that, bro. Or if you're fucking in the streets and catching a body makes you happy, do that shit. Do whatever the fuck makes you happy, bro. Literally, like, niggas be taking life way too seriously and then they end up unhappy. And that shit just not it, gang.
Other people's opinions out of your head, understand this. In 200 years, every single person that you know, every thought, every idea, every opinion about you will be dead, will be 6 feet under. Everybody has 2 lives. And in
1,000 years, nobody will fucking know who you are, Chad. Nobody will know who you are.
Losing sleep over the failures. That will keep you up the eats your soul, that eats you from the inside out, is the what if. That opportunity, it slipped away, it's gone forever. That time, that moment in time is gone and I didn't embark on it, and now I have to sit here forever. What if I will never get to know? What's the big deal if you fail? You don't have any money, you're not where you want to be in life, and you have nothing going for you. So you try something, it doesn't work out, boom, you still have nothing going for you. It's great. If you have nothing going for you, you have nothing to lose, so you might as well put everything on the table. You might as well go all out with all of it. Absolutely, the worst case is you try something, you fail, and somebody judges you. Haha, he failed. Look at that idiot. They judge you for your failures. Judge me for my failures. Because we all know that failure is a part of success. And dude, what the does that person have to say about your life? Why is it so uncool?
If you fail 10 times, you gotta get up 11 times, chat. You're gonna, on the path to success, you're gonna keep on fucking failing. It is what it is. You're gonna keep fucking failing, and you're gonna keep, like, just going through hella shit. Like, your girl might, you know, cheat on you with a big black nigga, and you're like, oh my gosh, what the fuck? Like, damn, I'm kind of like suicidal now, and I want to kill myself in GTA. And also, like, maybe your dog also got hit by, like, a golf cart and now is dead. So now your dog's dead, you know, your girl is fucking niggas, literally, and, like, it's just like just a bunch of bad shit's happening. But you can't let that shit stop you. That's why you gotta get on your shit. You gotta lock the fuck in, and you just be on your grind. And, you know, if doing coke helps you with that, do that. Because, you know, for what I'm taking so far from this advice is, if you do coke and steroids, you'll become rich. And I think that's exactly what I want. I think that's the life I want. You know?
For you to try something, it's your life, it's not theirs. We're conditioned to think that our ideas aren't worth being obsessed with unless it fits the narrative that society needs it to fit. That dude, fitting in with everyone else. I'm not meant to live a normal life. You're not meant to live a
I don't know if y'all heard that.
a normal life, because a normal life is bull, cubicle bull, 9 to 5. That's normal, and that's not what you're meant for. You're meant for whatever that 6th grader dreamt he's meant for. I need you to get that through your head, that you are not meant for regular. Think about it this way. What's worse, offending someone because you tried something that you enjoyed and, you know, maybe they think you're weird, or lying on your deathbed and you get a big plate of you could have, you should have. This is when you die.
Fuck whoever says that. Literally fuck whoever says that, bro.
But they go, that's it. That's what you could have been. Hey, this right here, this is what you could have been. You ended up nowhere near that. You ended up at 5% of your potential. Now you know, and now you learned your lesson. You should have figured it out before, because that's your only chance. That's such a sick game. It's as simple as that's when you lose the game. The game that you only get one chance at, that's when you lose. Holy f. But luckily it's not too late, and we can figure that out now, ahead of everybody, and we could live, we can do anything we want! We can live up to our wildest dreams!
Fears versus dreams.
This is the most important chapter of the
new
entire
location,
book. I saved the
another new
super
location
bangers
unlocked.
for the end, because if you're still watching this video, I hope you're enjoying it. I guess if you're this far, you are enjoying it. I hope it's getting your churning McChurnerson churning a little bit harder. This has been really cool to film this video because it's so different. I'm so used to putting out the crazy slots, gambling content, and it's fun. I love that. I love that lifestyle. Oh, shit, look at that, kind of busting like that. But either way, I love that stuff. But this is my core. This, for me, comes before the gambling stuff. I never put out content like this because in the pursuit of more views and making more money, you have to do crazy viral shit, not like these talks or whatever. Like, I bet this video I'm gonna make $0 on. It's not gonna get very great views, but it means a lot to me. I'm putting together something.
That's why you gotta be happy with what you're doing.
I'm proud of all my work.
And don't do it for the fucking money. Don't do it for the money, y'all.
That's what. This is who.
Don't be doing shit for the money.
Also, look at this. This might be off topic.
Nice ass kitchen.
Why the hell does this crib got 2 fridges? What the f they got 2 fridges for, dude?
At a certain point,
that's
if you
some
have 2
rich
fridges
ass shit, bro. I have
right
2
next to each other in the
refrigerators.
kitchen. I get it if you have like a garage freezer as an extra. Well, okay.
What?
As an extra one, but if you have 2 fridges in the kitchen next to each other, you're just doing that.
That shit don't even make sense.
Okay, back to the most important chapter of the entire book. Are we ready? Fears versus dreams. This whole book so far, we've talked a lot about be delusionally ambitious, follow your dreams, you can do anything, which is 100% true, and most of us know that by now. But if you're not fully convinced yet, if you've not fully been motivated to take that first leap of faith, understand this. Every single day you wake up, you are either feeding your fears or your dreams. When your life comes to an end, you either end up living your fears or your dreams. There's no in between. Every single day, you are inching closer to your fears or your dreams. It starts in the middle, you're neutral. And slowly, you're working towards your fears or your dreams. And at the end, it's either fears or dreams. And 95% of people end up living their fears. What it means to live your fears is to never reach the potential that you were supposed to fill. To never become what you know you should have. Yeah. That's your fears. And your dreams are whatever your dreams, everything you ever wished of. Those are your dreams, whatever they might be. And the only determining factor where you end up is what you feed more. On a consistent day-to-day basis, are you consistently yurting or schmurting? So in reality, you never had the choice to be motivated. You're all in. The day you were born, you were forced to play this game, whether you like it or not. I think it's a beautiful game. The game of life is incredible. But for a lot of people, for most people, it's a game, and you are being forced to play it. Everything you do is life. So you're already here, you're already all in. You might as well give it everything you have. You might as well work hard and work towards your dreams. And even if you don't give but yourself, again, you never had the choice. It's not all about you. What about retiring your mother? She carried you around in your womb, pooped you out. She has done nothing but unconditional love for you, raised you, sacrificed everything for you. It's your responsibility as a man to become the man that you can be. Make your parents proud of what they created. Be so successful that you can take care of your future family, all of your friends. Everybody needs to be chilling, and you know damn well. Think about your friend group. You know damn well a lot of those motherfuckers aren't gonna end up doing it, but that doesn't mean you can bail on them. It's on you to make sure that everyone that has shown you loyalty, love, and respect, it's on you to make sure that everyone's chilling. It's not just about your life. And so every day you have to wake up, and I get it. Sometimes life is
you gotta wake up and you gotta get shit done, chat.
I got over there, this sucks, I don't want it. What's one day? It's just one more day. Feed your fears a little more. And the problem is, it builds on itself. When you're feeding your fears, you can't just yurt back. You see the distance? We're already over here. Now you got for about 20 years. So it's a difficult task to hook the curve back to dreams. It's not too late, you can do it, but what I'm saying is you don't have more days to waste on your fears. Again, like we talked about way earlier, time is very precious. It goes by very fast.
This one is obvious.
There's no such thing as something for nothing. And you might be thinking to yourself, no there's no such thing as something for nothing. Everybody knows that there's no such thing as something for nothing. But then you say that, and 5 minutes later, you fall into the trap of wanting something for nothing. You have to pay with something to play the game. Everybody has 1 million, $1 million ideas, but that's the nothing. But it feels so good when you have the best business idea ever. You feel like you have something, but everybody experiences that. You're conditioned to think that that's something.
Yeah.
Your parents, your teachers, your friends, you share this idea and everyone goes, oh, that's a great idea. Physiology, psychology, psychologist, a tip about your brain, right? When you speak something that you want, or you speak something that you think you're gonna do, you have a plan, you have a business idea. When you speak it out loud, it releases the same dopamine as if you were to actually do it. So a lot of people have an incredible idea, they say it out loud, they get that dopamine hit, and then you get nothing. Because you put nothing in. And you know, that's a reason gambling is so...
Bro, some people thoroughly enjoy talking about their dreams, but not actually putting their dreams into action. And I think that's like 90% of just people in general, bro. Of just saying, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna become big, but you're not actually putting in the fucking work to do whatever the fuck you want to do. And you're just being a hypocrite. You're just saying shit without really doing shit, which that just sucks. Like, well, why quit fucking talking and start doing, nigga? Like, what the hell?
Popular because it feels like you're getting something for nothing. You go into the casino, you around, play a few games, tick, 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 and you walk out with money. You think you got something for nothing, but then obviously you are risking something, the money. Nobody walks into the casino thinking they're gonna lose. So you go into the casino, you think you're gonna win a ton of money, and then all of a sudden, boom, you pay with money that you didn't want to lose. You weren't prepared to lose that money, and that's exactly the problem. Same with steroids. I'm gonna take steroids and get bigger muscles, free muscles, and you get the bigger muscles, but then all of a sudden, you're paying with your heart. Your kidneys are failing, you have liver problems. You're paying with something that you weren't prepared to pay. You always pay with something. What did Alex Eubanks say? You have to sacrifice for what you want, or what you want becomes the sacrifice. Come forward and say, I am sacrificing this first in order to accomplish this. Then you know what you're sacrificing. But if you go into a situation where you want something and you don't know what you're sacrificing, the sacrifice comes. It comes later down the line. Like with steroids, you have heart problems. You weren't ready to pay that due. You just wanted the muscles, so you didn't think about it. But if you know what you're risking, hey, I want bigger muscles faster, so I'm gonna take steroids, but I know that I'm risking my heart. Now I can stay more on top of my health, get my blood work done, take my tummy-sarn, take my Devivolol, do all the things so that you don't have to risk as much. If you know what you are ready to risk, it's a much better trade-off.
You can't be hucking. If you know what you're gonna risk, you can't also be mad at motherfuckers who are trying to tell you to do better for yourself. You just can't be mad at them. Because if you know what you're doing is a little fucked up and they're saying, like, hey, do this. Like, you should quit fucking doing heroin. Like, maybe you should listen to them, you know? But also, do you. Like, fuck what anybody gotta say. If you really, truly want to do fucking H, do that shit. Like, if that shit makes you happy, be the best at it. Whatever you do, chat, be the best at it. If you want to be a crackhead, be the best crackhead there can be. If you want to be just a fucking complete, if you're a girl and you want to be a complete whore, fuck as many niggas as possible, bro. That's how you achieve life. Whatever you do, be the best at it. Every time, anything I do in life, I want to be the best at it, you know? And that's how you gotta approach life. That's the mindset you gotta fucking approach life. Of just being the best at it, bro. Whatever it is, even if it may seem stupid to others, just be the best at it. And of course I'm low-key, like, kind of joking, but, like, also I'm not really joking at the same time. Like, I'm being dead serious. Like, really be the best at whatever the fuck you want to do.
It down the 360 Piper, wanting something, putting up nothing. The universe just you into putting up something, and usually you pay with more than you were willing to pay. The real magic, the most spectacular things happen when you sacrifice something and you might get nothing in return. When you have a job, like we said, you work 5 hours, you get 5 hours pay. But when you put in work to start a business, to start your fitness channel, whatever it might be, you might get nothing in return for that endeavor, and most likely you will get nothing in return. But that's when the magic happens. When you embark on something that's you, where you're the boss of you, it's not someone else's project, it's your project.
Shout out my label, that's me.
The reason you go to work and you work 5 hours and you get
I'm
5
in that
hours
bitch with TV.
whatever pay guaranteed in return is because the boss is taking the risk. But when you become your own boss and you embark on your that you love, you are now taking on all the risk, all the failure. But the star is the limit. You can make an unlimited amount of money when you are the boss. You might get nothing in return for years to reach that point, but that's part of the game. And you know this. That's the thing, is these things I'm saying,
Thanks.
you guys know this deep down. You have to fail. You will not get anything in return for years. But people still are not willing to put in those years, even though you see the light at the end of the tunnel. You see what it's gonna take to go through the tunnel, but people don't go after it for whatever reason. I don't understand it.
All right, we've pretty much made it to the end of most of these ideas. This video is getting super long, so I'm gonna keep. I have a lot more. One day I would like to write a real genuine. One day I would like to write a real genuine book.
Shit.
We'll bang out a few speed tips, a few things to never forget. We don't have to get too in-depth.
I wanna fuck. Oh, I just got blocked. I told her. Fuck.
Speed tip number 1.
Man, I was on Tinder. I told this bitch that I wanted to fuck, to be honest. Like, I was straightforward and I got blocked. I just checked right now. I just got fucking blocked. Like, what do y'all bitches want, bro? Oh my god. Like, I'm not even bullshitting. And I was like, straight up, I low-key just want to fuck. And, you know, and now I'm blocked. Like, I feel like y'all bitches just don't understand what y'all want in this fucking life. Like, y'all don't know what the fuck y'all want. Y'all want the abuser and not the good guy. You know, it don't even fucking matter, bro. I'm getting off topic, bro. I'm getting completely off topic. Fuck bitches, bro.
Speed tip number 1.
Go
spend
gay.
money recklessly. Because it's easier to make more money than to pinch pennies. Spend all your effort figuring out how to preserve what you have, you lose the abundance mindset. If you just
believe I got blocked, nigga. Oh my
crazy, like
God.
it doesn't matter because you're confident you're gonna make more. Like, dude, if you only have $20,000, blow it on your dream car, blow it on your dream vacation, then you have a taste. Then you have a taste of what it's like to spend money. When you finally walk into the jewelry store and they lock the door and lay out all the nice jewelry for you, you feel like a king.
She was so bad,
Go out and rent your dream car. Go rent a Lamborghini. You'll drive it for 2 days. You're gonna feel incredible. You get a taste, and then you lose it. It's like a shark. Once you get a taste of that blood, you need more. Once you taste how good it can be to have unlimited freedom, all the things you've dreamt of, you're gonna work 10 times
so
harder
bitchless,
to
bro.
get those things. It's the highest form of manifestation.
Get your money up, not your
Don't
funny
chase
up.
girls. They're no better than a drug. Well, think about the last time you hung out with a girl. What did you actually get done?
Nothing.
You banged and then you watched cartoons.
Other than
And at the end of the
depression,
day,
bro.
You feel
All
accomplished.
fucking girls is gonna give you just depression, bro, and make you want to fucking put a bullet to your head, bro. That's all the shit is gonna fucking chasing women is gonna do for you, bro. It's gonna make you just fucking go insane and just want to fucking kill yourself, bro. In GTA, of course. Like, goddamn, bro. Like,
You're like, oh, that was nice. That was a good day. But in reality, you got nothing done. You might as well have done hair all day
Oh,
long.
God.
And to your head too. If you're chasing
I'll just
women
fucking
too
jerk
hard,
off all day, bro.
You start failing at
Quit
getting
fucking
women.
chasing
And
bitches,
you
start
put
jerking
more
off.
effort into it, and you put more effort into it. And the more you fail, and the more you feel like a failure because you're chasing the wrong goal. That's the universe telling you, stop chasing the wrong goal so hard.
Facts, bro.
Stop putting so much effort into it.
Damn
because
it, bro.
The women,
I wanted
they
to
can-
fuck
they
so
can
bad.
sense it.
I wanted
They
to
can
fuck.
tell when you
I wanted
care
to
or
fuck.
don't give. They can tell what they are on your priority list. The women can sense when a man has a garden.
I was
Attracts
so
the women. When you
fucking.
have you're working on.
I was so
you
direct.
come
I was
first,
too
you work on
direct, I think.
yourself, and you build a garden. Then it's like butterflies.
direct.
They are attracted.
was
But
way
if you
too
don't have
direct.
nothing and you keep chasing them, imagine trying to catch.
Why don't try that shit?
It doesn't make any sense. If you're not getting girls right now, bro, just time to lock in. Do you really think you would have gotten rejected if you pulled up in a Lamborghini? I'm just saying you wouldn't have. And here's another thing, if you do get a lot of girls, don't let that consume you. You feel confident, you go out and get more girls, great. But make sure to use that energy and put it towards something productive.
Bro, after this video, I'm gonna gamble my life savings. I don't care. And if I lose, I'm gonna just fucking put a gun to my head, bro.
A lot of the biggest losers that I know were the coolest kids in high school. In high school, the most popular kids, best looking, whatever, get a ton of girls. They had life on easy mode since the start.
Yeah,
it always came to them. It was always easy.
Bro,
and then you go out into the real world.
Literally fuck the niggas who got hella bitches in high school, bro. Literally fuck you. Like, you're like, eat a dick, nigga. That's why you ain't shit now. That's why you fucking peaked in high school, little nigga. You fucking broke ass bitch now. Cause you peaked in high school, little bitch. And you know, that's exactly what it is, bro. That's what it is. You peaked in fucking high school. But all the niggas who didn't get bitches in high school like me, that your time is later. Your time is way down the line. You gonna be fucking mad hoes, bro. And them niggas, they fucking probably doing crack under a bridge right now. Just being like homeless bums sucking dick for like $2 maybe. Like, fuck them, bro. Literally fuck them.
All of a sudden, how fast you can run doesn't get you any pussy. And now it's you and I, the motherfuckers that didn't get laid in high school or whatever. Oh, I don't know what you did, but I didn't. That's for sure. But I learned that I had to earn it. I had to build a garden.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna do fucking trend. I don't have a problem.
Let's get it. With the females.
Gamble my life savings. Let's get it. Let's get this girl.
Call your family every week. Relationships take effort. A lot of times my family is pissing me off. You know, they're always pulling some bullshit. Always, dude, let's not forget, your family is all you really have at the end of the day. Your family is the most unconditional support that you'll ever get. Your family sacrificed everything for you. And although sometimes you fight, sometimes you don't get along, that's what relationships are all about. No relationship is perfect. No relationship comes too easy. If a relationship comes too easy, it's a fake relationship. Put them first. That's real love, is when you put your family first, you understand that they have the situation, it conflicts with your best interest, but you need to put them first because it's your family. That's all you really have. And before you know it, you never know, they're gonna be gone one day, or you're gonna be gone
in a car crash, and boom,
so you really
fucked.
need to put in effort to cherish these relationships.
Conclusion.
And boom, that completes Book of Togi Part 1. My real Book of Togi is about 40 pages right now, but I just picked out some of my favorite ones. I hope you.
Nah, this is great advice. See, this is amazing advice. To be completely honest. This shit is so expensive though. $500, bro. God damn, that's for a 1 month supply, bro. Oh my god. Oh my